Everything you were taught about the great biblical ship is a complete and absolute lie. The iconic rectangular wooden vessel never existed and would have shattered instantly upon the water. History has officially rejected the traditional design, condemning it as a total engineering failure. You have been shown a fake image your entire life, designed to hide the truth. A single piece of burnt clay finally destroys thousands of years of accepted religious dogma. Deep inside the British Museum, a curator holds a weapon that threatens established history. Irving Finkel stared at the cuneiform script and realized the translation was impossible to ignore. This was not a story or a myth, but a stolen blueprint for survival. The clay tablet contained specific mathematics that no modern scholar had ever dared to calculate. It described a vessel so strange and massive that experts claimed it could not exist. We will decode the forensic engineering hidden within this 4,000-year-old construction manual today. You will witness the terrifying reality of the original flood prototype built from scratch. This investigation forces us to abandon the boat and embrace a monstrous floating machine. We are stripping away the fairy tale to reveal the raw, bitumen-soaked truth. The answers lie buried in the mud of Babylon, waiting to rewrite human origins. 1750 BC in ancient Babylon was a place of advanced mathematics and terrified kings. The gods were angry, and the rivers were rising to swallow the civilization whole. A desperate scribe pressed a reed into wet clay to record the ultimate escape plan. He did not write about a boat, but a giant circular coracle made of rope. This specific design was common on the Euphrates, but had never been built on this scale. Modern naval architects mocked the round design, claiming it would capsize in heavy waves. The Bible describes a long box, yet the physics of wood demands a different shape. A wooden box of that size would twist, crack, and leak within minutes of launching. The tablet demanded a circular footprint, a geometry that defies our standard definition of ships. Finkel faced skepticism from every corner, yet the ancient text refused to be silenced. A team in India attempted the impossible task of building the beast using ancient tools. They gathered tons of palm fiber rope to weave a hull that should not float. The structure required a skeleton of wood that fought against the tension of the rope. Workers battled the heat and the sheer weight of materials that threatened to collapse. Every knot had to be perfect, or the water would rush in and kill them. The most critical ingredient was not wood or rope, but tons of hot black bitumen. They smeared the sticky black tar over the hull to seal it against the deep. The smell of boiling pitch filled the air, mimicking the ancient description perfectly. As the massive round vessel took shape, the skepticism of the engineers began to fade. The tablet was right about the waterproofing, a technique lost to time until now. The blueprint revealed that the Ark was never meant to sail or steer anywhere. It was designed only to float and survive the violent surge of the rising flood. The round shape deflected the water pressure, making it safer than any rectangular ship. We realized the biblical writers had changed the shape to fit their own cultural understanding. They turned a practical river survival capsule into a mythical boat that defied physics. The finished vessel in India proved that the Babylonians possessed genius-level engineering skills. It floated on the water with a stability that silenced the harshest modern critics. This experiment destroyed the gap between mythology and reality, fusing them into hard fact. The flood story was not a miracle, but a memory of a real technological feat. Ancient humans survived a regional catastrophe using intelligence, not just divine intervention or magic. The Ark Tablet now sits in London as the ultimate proof of our shared heritage. It connects the biblical narrative directly to the older, raw reality of Sumerian life. We can no longer look at the story of Noah without seeing the shadow of Babylon. The round ark is the true ancestor of the famous ship we thought we knew. History has been corrected, and the blueprint has been returned to the human race. Irving Finkel smiles because he knows the clay tablet has finally told its full truth. We have reclaimed a lost chapter of human ingenuity from the darkness of the past. The terror of the ancient flood has been replaced by respect for their survival. We see ourselves in their struggle, fighting against the overwhelming forces of nature. The circle is complete, and the mystery of the great ship is finally solved. You must rethink everything you know about the ancient world and its hidden technologies. The past is not just a story, but a series of blueprints waiting for discovery. Share this truth with those who still believe in the impossible rectangular wooden box. The evidence is undeniable, and the real history of the Ark is now yours. Subscribe to uncover more lost secrets that history books are too afraid to print.